All right, hi. Welcome to the Week 5 Power Rankings. I decided to mix it up a little bit. I'm pretty PDF'd out. It's a beautiful day. I decided to step outside, rank some teams. I'm doing this without notes, so sorry if I stumble at all. I looked all the teams over. I have a list, but this is pretty off the cuff. So, and I wanted to say also, I think this so far has been by far the most competitive year, top to bottom. In the past, there have been clear top tiers, bottom tiers, middle tiers. I think right now I wouldn't be surprised if anybody made the playoffs. It's relatively wide open, so great job, everybody. I'm happy that everyone's all in on at least having a plan and trying. So, yeah, it's been fun this year. So that being said, at 14, I will put Korn, Zach, Korn, Blight. Not a bad 14. I think you've had a bit of bad luck with Sutton being out for the year. Gallup's been a bit overshadowed by CeeDee Lamb. And obviously, the big blemish is the Fournette trade and your persistent defending of him. He can only get better, though. I wouldn't be too down on that, and you're not, so that's great. But, yeah, I think you've shown the ability to acquire young assets. Obviously, Terry, Singletary, Lamar. I think Gaskin's a sneaky top 5 or 6 pickup of the year so far. So, yeah, you have a solid team, honestly. It's a strong 14. So, yeah. And obviously what hurts is you lost your first-round pick. So, you might as well try to win, right? That's what I always say. Number 13, I'm going to say Bailey, Big Truss. Now, Bailey has the makings of a team that will probably have a losing record all year, but he's going to beat a bunch of teams fighting for the playoffs late. I can just see it. He's that type of owner. 3 first-round picks next year. I like it. The player to watch here for me is Deontay Johnson. So if he gets going, maybe takes over Juju a little bit, which would hurt me, but we'll see. I like your team. A strong 13. Nothing to be ashamed of. You're planning for the future, so great job. 12, I'll say Dan, Sean Harrington. I don't know who that is. You're better than 0-4, I will say. DJ Moore has been disappointing. I drafted him in many leagues and have gotten criticized for it. But, he's only going to get better. Who's the other player I was going to talk about? Your team's better than your record. I wouldn't be surprised if you go on a little run. Yeah. Oh, also, you have Jason has your first pick. Someone's walking by now, so it's going to be a little awkward. But Jason has your first pick. So for everyone's sake, please don't have the first pick. Just try to win at some point. But a solid 12. At 11, we have my friend Rob Schmitz. Sweaty balls. A solid 11. Dan's power rankings completely glossed over our blockbuster trade. That's what I was most disappointed about. I didn't care about the hate speech. It was just the complete neglect of my all-in move. I thought it was a great move for Rob. He got a lot. He wasn't high on Henry, long term, and he clearly, I think Rob has the best assortment of young players in the league, so underrated moves all around for Rob. Probably gonna keep shuffling down the standings, but that's fine. That's, but I like what he's doing a lot, and I like his passion in the group chat. 10, Tim, happy birthday tomorrow. 10 because you have Godwin out, you have Mac out, another person's walking by, and Lazard out, Lazard. So a bit unlucky. Um, but you always seem to find a way to win. So don't give up. I also like your attitude in the chat. And yeah, happy birthday. Sorry, you're maybe lower than you want. This woman is walking a lamb, it looks like. It's a huge dog. Number 9, I'm going to go with Nate. But Nate's another owner who always finds a way to win. You know, he's going to be 2-3, 3-4, and then sneak in the playoffs. So I wouldn't count Nate out. It's not a team that, you know, I'd want to play late in the season. Gurley's been okay. I'm blanking on other players you have right now. But, yeah, I had you at 9. 8, I have Matt Levine. A very strong 8, I may say. I'm happy I played you already because you're going to have some huge weeks. Michael Thomas is back. Debo is back. You traded Saquon, got a first. I like the move. Yeah, I think a team that could make a run late in the season, too. Such a great core. You're only going to get better from here, so good luck. Number 7, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Number 7, I have DJ. Maybe the feel-good story of the season so far. After all the turmoil in the front office, after all the public criticism, 3-1. And still has David Johnson, still has his first-round pick. A playoff berth, maybe. It's not unlikely. You know, I think you have a shot. Yeah, great job, DJ. I mean, you really pushed through all the hate, all the haters. And a similar team at number 6, Matt Gregory, 3-1. In my, my mind at least, a team that's always had talent but has never put it together, putting it together in 2020. So, you have, a sneaky core of Cook, Mixon, Judy, CD. That's... And also, Eckler's hurt now, so that hurts a little. But, great job. I think Matt, Gregory, and DJ are 2 of the feel-good stories of the year. Number 5, I'll put me, Team Poop. We're in the top mix right now. I don't want to, I want to stay grounded. I want to be humble. So I'll say 5. I think we're a few big injuries away from maybe being in trouble, but yeah, solid all around. Matt Ryan looked really awful last week, though. So I'm a little concerned that they might just go 0-16 and he's not going to play. So we'll see. I've had trouble at quarterback in the past. That's probably my one red flag right now. But yeah, I'm happy with the move, the Henry move once again. It was aggressive. Went kind of under talked about, so I'm not hurt at all. But if you guys, have any thoughts on that trade, maybe put it in the comments below. And then number 4, we have Nick. Now, Nick's an interesting character here because he doesn't say much in the chat. And my first impression of him was he got handed a pretty good team. Obviously, he had the mini draft with Bailey, but he won the mini draft and then just muted the chat and just, it just was weird to me. But I think the reason it was weird was because it just reminds me of Jerry's team so much. It reminds me of the late night chats we had, the back and forth, me having a lecture on Zach Taylor's tight end schemes, like insane conversations. So I think I subconsciously dislike Nick and Nick's team because of that. So it's not personal. It's me, But you have a good team. Mike Davis has filled in admirably. You'll be in the hunt all year, so great job. 3, we have Matt Laugh. Now, Matt, this is another interesting character because we know him as kind of the silent assassin. Doesn't say a lot in chat. He's been more active now, but I feel like every step of the way since we've joined the league in the same class, you've undermined almost everything I've done. Let me explain. So you had a pick before me in the expansion draft. You got Davante Adams. I think you did at least, but you had a slightly better expansion draft with Keenan, Davante, a few other people. I had Cook that I turned into obviously Juju and Thielen. But you kind of beat me in the expansion draft. Okay. Then you got a better pick than me after our first year where we were both kind of new. So you got Miles Sanders. I got Ronald Jones. And then last year, I didn't even have the most heartbreaking playoff, whatever. I missed the playoffs by like 10 points. No one talked about it because you missed it by about 0.1 points. And I had so many injuries. You had injuries. No one talks about teams pooped in Maz last year. It's okay. It's all about laugh. And then you had a better pick than me again this year. So I just feel like we're destined to play in the first round, whether it's 3-6, 4-5, or maybe even in the finals. And I feel like you're going to beat me in the playoffs. I'm going to say it here. That's my hot take for the year. Team Laugh and Team Poop are going to play in the playoffs at some point. So yeah, that's why I picked you as my rival. I was being, half kidding, half serious, but mainly serious. Team number 2 on the rankings. It's close. I'm going to say Jason and Alex, whatever your name is, Charkelson. Very strong core. Yeah, we know you have a good team. Number 1, Justin. I think the best team, top to bottom. Yeah, so like I said, it's been a great season so far. Hopefully we get to keep playing. Yeah, it's been 12 minutes, so sorry. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share it with your friends. And yeah, have a great week.